today. All right. Good morning, Penryn students and faculty. We are here today to listen to the speeches of the 8th grade students who are running for Student Council office for the 2021 to 2022 school year. These students have worked hard to be eligible for this honor, and in a few minutes, they will be introducing themselves to you. They will tell you why they are interested in the office they have chosen. In addition, they will tell you what they see as their strengths and what they can bring to this year's council. Please listen carefully to what each student has to say. When the speeches are over, you will vote for the students who you think will be the best leaders for our school. To help you make the most informed decision, I'm going to give you some information about the roles for each student council office position. First, we have the president. The president is the leader of the student council and runs the weekly meetings. He or she works closely with the faculty advisor to plan events in which the council will serve the school community. He or she is the liaison between the council and Ms. Reed on areas of student concerns and ideas. The president works hard to keep students active and involved in our school community. Now I would like to introduce the 8th grade students who are running for the office of Student Council President. First, Connor Ahern.
Hello, people of Penryn School. If you don't know me, I'm Conrad. As you can see, I'm running for president. I don't want to drag on with a long, boring speech which no one will pay attention to and not elect me, so I'll cut to the chase. If you elect me as the student council president, then I will bring back multiple things that haven't happened in a while. First, pretzel day. If I'm elected, I will try to bring back pretzel day on a daily basis, which each student can have a delicious, delectable pretzel. Second, for the upper graders. Some may remember that they sold soda at lunch for $1. I'll attempt to bring that back, no promises though. Third, more dress down days. Everybody likes to be themselves and be an individual. I'll try and organize more dress down days for $1. Finally, I will bring with me a more positive atmosphere and an excellent work ethic, which will help me do even more things than listed before and improve our school. That is all. But besides that, greater unity is key to the school's success and general well-being. Remember, a vote for Connor is a vote for greatness.
Ian Danemark.
Hello, my name is Ian Danemark, and I'm running for the office of President of Student Council. While it is true that I've never held a position in the Student Council, I still believe that I can do an efficient and outstanding job as your president. I've been at this school since pre-K3, and I've seen so many future Student Council presidents step to the podium and deliver their speeches. Those speeches have played a significant influence into my speech here today. My time here at Penryn, I've picked up on the good things every past president has done that would like to improve upon areas of opportunity. While I cannot promise a perfect school, what I can promise is a president who will never ignore anyone, who will make sure, to the best of my ability, that everyone has a voice regardless of age, by instilling an anonymous Google form which will act as a suggestion box for all people. I want all of you to help me make this school the best it can be and imagine the places that we can go. So if you want a president who will never quit and will never turn his back on you, vote Ian Danemark for the 2021 Penryn presidency.
Skyler Leidick.
Hello students and faculty of Penryn. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Skyler Leidick and I'm asking for your vote to be your student council president. I've been a student here at Penryn since pre-K3, so this is my 11th year here. During the past 10 years, I have watched the 8th graders give their student council speeches. Each time I went home and told my parents I'm going to be president one day. Since then, I have been involved in the student council as much as possible. I was chosen as my class representative in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. Having all these connections at Penryn will help me make this school a more enjoyable place for every student, whether in the upper or lower grades. At home, I live with my mom, dad, my brother Gavin, and 2 dogs, Rocky and Teddy. Additionally, I own 2 horses, Kajon and Alistair. Besides being with my family, friends, horses, I love to involve myself in things such as reading, writing, drawing, and on occasion, scuba diving. I believe that I'd make a great leader of the student council because of my fun personality, various interests, and ability to work well with others. I am always patient and considerate, therefore taking all suggestions into consideration. I am also very creative. I love to explore new ideas, whether for an event, drawing, or fundraiser. With this creativity, I have many ideas to improve our school, such as making new activities for holidays, having a Munchkin Monday, a dress down week, and creating a school newspaper highlighting student council and school-wide events. Lastly, I consider myself very committed and hardworking. I never give up on an idea and make sure the finished product never disappoints. Thank you for taking the time to consider me as your student council president. I wish luck to the other candidates, but don't forget, the sky's the limit with Skyler as president.
And our final candidate for president is Nirvan Tikku.
Good morning, fellow students and classmates. My name is Nirvan Tikku, and I am in the 8th grade, and I am running for president of the student council. I've had many leadership roles in my life, and it would be exciting and an honor if I could lead this school. I've done many activities at Penryn. I was one of the captains of the 2020 7th grade Reading Olympics team, and I played on soccer and basketball teams. My role as a president will try to make all the events fun and awesome. There's so many activities that will be more possible this year. First off, I want to bring back Soda Friday like we had a couple years ago. Imagine having soda with your great pizza. That sounds yummy to me. It is also going to look different this year because we eat in all our classrooms, but I'll make it work. Also, I will try to bring back dances this year for the upper grades. They might be outside, but bringing back these dances will bring back school spirit. And don't forget to vote for Nirvan because I may be small, but I got it all.
Thank you, presidential candidates. Now I would like to tell you about the vice president's role. The vice president is the president's main helper, his or her sidekick. He or she will lead the student council meetings if the president is absent. He or she will also lead important committees and be a major voice in decision making. The vice president must be willing to support any officer or representative in need of help when completing an assigned task. The role of vice president is to make sure that the student council is functioning smoothly. Now I would like to introduce the 8th grade students who are running for the office of student council vice president. First, Olivia Eccles.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, students and faculty. My name is Olivia Eccles, and I'm running for your student council vice president. I am thrilled to be given the opportunity to participate this year, and I'm asking for your vote. This will be my 4th year here as a student at Penryn. For the past 3 years, I have watched many different students run, whether it was through a screen or in person. I have taken note and observed, and now it's my turn. I have heard again and again about the very popular pretzel day. We've tried different methods during our past school year to make it work, but I plan to keep trying. I have talked to some of my fellow officers running and our current representative about fundraisers and lots of other fun activities for students. Some things like Halloween costume contest, additional charity events, and even a suggestion box for any other student recommendations. I love this school and look forward to coming here every day. I love to learn and be here with my friends, but I also love being part of this community. However, I do know that not everyone loves school like I do. My goal is to help make students look forward to school every day. By becoming vice president, I feel that I can help make this school, along with my fellow officers, even more fun than it already is. I want to help make those events possible. I cannot sit here and tell you that all these things will happen, but I can promise you that I will be at my best at all times and strive to make the school year of 2021 to 2022 the best yet. I believe I would make a great vice president since I do love this school, and I will do my best to make the students love it too. And I hope to be given the chance to prove it all to you. Have a great day and vote Livy B for VP.
And our second candidate for vice president is Jessica Spry.
Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Spry. I have been attending the Penryn School since 5th grade. Throughout my years at Penryn, I have noticed something very unique compared to other schools. At Penryn, you can be yourself and do what makes you happy, which is the best part. No one looks at you as weird or different, they see you as family. My first day at Penryn, I was very nervous, so I cried. But Miss Villano, being the amazing teacher she is, was there to support me and made sure I stayed calm. She told me not to worry, so I took that advice for the rest of the school year until now. While using that advice, that day I made my first friend at the bench on the blacktop, which was Jacob Stinson. I'm very glad that Jacob was my first friend. Ever since that day, we have always been close, and I'm sure we always will be. Throughout my years at Penryn, I have been on the soccer and basketball teams. I also was on the cheer squad. Another thing I was involved with was reading Olympics. I believe that I would make a great vice president because I love giving back to others. I'm very respectful and caring for everyone. If anyone needs help, I'm always there for them no matter what. I'm always open to new ideas no matter who they come from. I treat people the way I want to be treated no matter what the circumstances are. If someone gives me the complete opposite opinion, I won't turn it down because that individual's opinion matters just as much as mine do. Everyone will have a say in everything before the final decision is made. I want to help ensure there is less bullying because no one deserves that because we are all human beings. I will help organize various fundraisers and events. I will try my hardest to make sure there are more dress down days and maybe even one pajama day. I will take leadership and pride in what I am planning. I will fulfill the duties of the president while the president is not present that day. With my experience and passion, I believe I can be a great leader. I promise to do my best to curb bullying, increase the student interest in school, and increase the overall academic achievement. Thank you everyone for letting me take your time out of your day to listen to my speech on why I should be vice president. Have a great day, and don't forget to vote Jessica Spry for vice president. She's great!
Thank you, vice presidential candidates. Now we have come to the secretary's role. The secretary is responsible for all correspondence. This is the person who keeps a record on what is said at meetings, writes letters that need to be written to parents and staff, and helps to make informational flyers for student council events. They will also be responsible for keeping the council organized. Now let me introduce the 8th grade student who is running for the office of Student Council Secretary, Symone Pettit.
Good morning, members of the Penryn family. My name is Symone Pettit, and I'm running for Student Council Secretary. I have 3 years prior experience on Student Council, which has allowed me to learn how our student government operates, connect with the Penryn community, and grow as a leader and as a student. I believe I am qualified to serve in this role because I am an effective communicator, I am highly organized, and I understand how Student Council can and should function. I am also good at managing details and taking diligent notes. I try my best and work hard at everything I do, and I certainly won't fall short as your Student Council Secretary. But most importantly, like you, I love Penryn. Being on Student Council will allow me to improve our school and make an impact in the community by volunteering my time to help others and work with fellow students, teachers, and administrators to keep others involved in the Penryn community. I've been a Penryn student for 9 years, and I have enjoyed every minute of my time here. I've made lifelong friends and have been involved in many school events and made many valuable personal connections. Student Council is a way for students of all ages to engage with their school community, and as your secretary, I will do just that. Remember to vote for Symone Pettit for Student Council Secretary.
Thank you, Symone. Now I would like to introduce our student who is running for the office of treasurer. The treasurer is the money manager of the student council. They will handle all funds and keep records or receipts that are related to student council activities. They will also be responsible for delivering all money to our school administrative assistant.
Hello students, My name is Dia Patel, and I am running for Student Council Treasurer. I have been at Penn for 7 years. I joined in 2nd grade, and I know that I was not here from the start, but if I've learned anything, it is that it doesn't matter if you were here from the start, but what matters the most is if you were here till the end, to experience memories that you can remember forever. Now, I know that you have probably heard this over and over again, but I was once in your spot, and I never knew this day would come by so fast. I have done things like reading Olympics, which I did from 5th grade all the way to 7th, and I plan joining this year too. I have also done sports such as basketball and cross country, and I plan on playing a sport this year as well. I have been the representative of my class once or twice before, and I have been a star student twice. Yes, you may know me from the morning announcements, and yes, I know my jokes are hilarious, but there is another side of me which many of you may not know. I love to give 100% effort in my projects, homework, and helping others. My time here has taught me something very special, which is to always value your time. I would love to bring back things like the lollipop sale, and I would love to have more things like the chocolate bar sale we had for the Willy Wonka play a few years back. Similar to this chocolate bar sale we had, I would love to get things like candy and have a prize that would be hidden in a few of them. I will say that the chocolate bar sale really caught my eye, and I bought a lot, but my goal is to make all you students happy. I would love to continue things we have done every year for the last few years, such as the toy drive, $1 Just on Day, and more. Now, I will say that my dad owns a business with my uncle, and they have to manage money a lot, and I may or may not have learned a few things after eavesdropping on their conversations. Anyways, I really want this year to be a better year than last year and the year before, because we haven't been able to do many fun or entertaining things lately. And I am more than 100% sure that you guys want to be entertained and have fun, rather than always be learning. So please, with your vote and my skills, we can help it become that way. I really appreciate you guys hearing me out, and don't forget to vote Dia Patel for treasurer, because it just makes sense.
Thank you, Dia. And our final office is historian. The historian is responsible for informing our school about upcoming student events. They will take photos for important school events and will work with Mrs. Stanley on documenting events for the yearbook. They must have great communication skills. Now, please let me introduce the 8th grade student who is running for the office of Student Council Historian, Amelia Nemeth.
Hello, my name is Amelia Nemeth, and I'm running for Student Council Historian. Ever since I was little, I've watched and waited for my turn up at this stage, and today is that day. Over the years, I've watched previous historians' every move, and believe me, 9 years of watching certainly gave me ideas. Speaking of ideas, here's one. Now, I don't know about you, but I love looking back at old memories and photos from the past, and I'm so thankful that I get that opportunity. So, as your future historian, I want to create a photo book for the schools so you can look back at all the good times you had at Penryn and how much fun we had this year. I also want to create a news bulletin board with weekly news sheets and upcoming events to inform all the classes about what's poppin' at Penryn. And these are just a few of the many great ideas I have to offer as your historian. So say cheese and vote Amelia for Student Council Historian.
Everyone, thank you again for your kind attention to our 8th grade candidates. Once again, I would like to give you a list of all the candidates and the offices for which they are running. For president, we have Connor Ahern, Ian Danemark, Skyler Leidick, and Nirvan Tiku. For vice president, we have Olivia Eccles and Jessica Spry. For secretary, we have Symone Pettit. For treasurer, Dia Patel. And for historian, Amelia Nemeth. And now it is your job to pick from among these talented group of student leaders. For 2nd to 8th grade students, there is a link on Google Classroom to a form that you can use to vote for the officers. Kindergarten through 1st grade students will fill out a paper ballot. When finished, I will come around to collect your votes. Thank you and have a wonderful day.